Well, hello everyone, Lisa Carter here out of Cameron Park, California, and welcome to tonight's Google Hangout, where I'm going to talk to you about what I refer to as America's best kept secret until now. And I love telling a good secret, folks. You know, this secret was introduced to me just 8.5 months ago. And it's amazing what has taken place over these last 8.5 months by just simply sharing an amazing 2-minute video from home. With just the simple use of my phone and this computer that I'm doing this live Google Hangout on, I've been able to turn a one-time investment of $1,000 into a very high 6-figure-a-year income. And so chances are someone invited you to this webinar to hear more about some amazing products that are making a difference in the lives of a lot of people right now. I mean, people are feeling younger, they're looking younger within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days of taking these products. But we have a fun product that's erasing 10 years off of people's faces in 2 minutes or less. We've got an amazing compensation plan, folks, that has helped create well over 100 people. We've got over 100 people that are making $1 million to $8 million a year. We've got thousands of people who are making a very lucrative 6-figure to multiple 6-figure-a-year income from home. And folks, all of this has happened in just the last almost 6 years. And so I want you to eliminate all distractions. Turn the phone off, turn the television off, turn everything off. And I want you to take this journey with me over the next 45 minutes or so. I'm going to try and keep this under 45 minutes. And I want to reveal some information to you that you may have heard of, but you may not have heard of. I really want to get you thinking tonight, because had this information had been introduced to me just 8 years ago, 9 years ago, rather than 7.5 years ago, I probably wouldn't have lost everything. So let's go ahead and begin tonight's presentation. I'm going to do a screen share here, and I'm going to take you over to my PowerPoint. And here we go. You see me over there? All right. So just a little bit about my story. My story began at the age of 16 years old when I got pregnant. I got pregnant at the age of 16, and man, my whole world came tumbling down, but I gave birth to an amazing son in 1988, and I actually married my son's father only for us to land up in divorce court a month after we graduated from high school. So not a good start for just growing up. But fast forward another 8.5 years, I actually was on and off of welfare during those 8 to 8.5 years that I raised my son on my own. And then God took a hold of my life and reintroduced me to my first love, the man that I should have married. And we ended up getting married in 1997 and gave birth to 2 more children. So we actually have 4 children. I've got my son from my previous marriage. He's got his daughter from his previous marriage. And together we have a son and a daughter. So we've had an amazing life together over the last 19 to 20 years that we've been back together. And it's just been incredible. But about 7.5 years ago, folks, we all know what happened. In 2007, 2008, the market crashed, and my husband and I went from being very successful stay-at-home working parents. We had been stay-at-home working parents at that point in time for a little over 10 years. We were very successful in real estate. He actually did real estate transactions, and I did real estate loans, and we made a multiple 6-figure-a-year income from home, but then the market crashed, and it threw us both out of the game. And you know, not only did we lose the house, and not only did we lose the investment properties and money in the bank that we had saved up, but he also got sick during that time. And what was supposed to be an in and out of hospital procedure turned out to be a 30-day stay in the hospital. And the doctors couldn't tell us what was going on. I mean, his doctor even rushed us to UCSF where he could see some specialists. Not even the specialists could tell us what was going on. They couldn't give us a proper diagnosis. So I went on this journey of looking for holistic products that would help make a difference in my husband's health. And that led me to this amazing industry called network marketing. We were introduced to an amazing product that was loaded with antioxidants, and it actually made some significant improvements in my husband's blood. And it was during the time that he had just gotten out of the hospital. We got a call from our doctor, and my husband he went to the hospital week after week to have blood work done. And the doctor came back and he said, Mrs. Carter, we've been doing blood work almost every day, and some significant changes are taking place just over the last couple of weeks. What are you doing differently? And I told him that I had gotten my husband on this antioxidant juice. And he said, well, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. This is truly a miracle from God. We've never seen blood work improve this quickly. And folks, that's when I made the decision to make network marketing it went from my plan B to my plan A. And I've been in network marketing full time ever since. So, but I got to tell you, the first 3 years were the toughest. They were the toughest. I cried every day. And the main reason being was because I was taking products to the marketplace that did not provide visible results that people could see. So I was taking a juice. I took a juice to the market. I was taking some vitamins to the market, but I had to convince people why my products were better than other products that you might be able to find at Costco or at a nutritional health food store. And it was difficult. It was difficult. I cried every day only to get up the next day and do it all over again. I had many sleepless nights, and it was just awful. But fast forward the next 3 years. The next 3 years finally paid off. I actually found a company that offered a supplement and some other products that actually helped people lose weight. So these products actually provided visible results that people could see. And over the course of about 3 years with that company, I was able to turn a one-time investment of $1,000 into $1 million in commissions. Not only was my life changed and impacted, but the lives of so many people who had joined our team, their lives were forever impacted. We had close to a dozen families who made six figures to multiple six figures a year. Well over 300 people who were making an income in excess of $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And we just changed a lot of lives. It was a fun time. But then May 24th of last year, I did the unthinkable. The company had changed. The culture within the company had changed. And it no longer aligned with my values, my morals, or my faith. So I did the unthinkable. I resigned and I walked away from a substantial residual income that came in whether I got a benefit or not. Now, most people would not do that. But for me, it got to the point to where I was just collecting a paycheck and I was no longer making a difference in the lives of other people. And I didn't get involved in this industry to collect a paycheck. I got involved in this industry to change and impact lives. And so I wasn't doing that anymore. I was just collecting a check. So I resigned. I walked away. And boy, were those scary times. I ended up pretty much taking the summer off and did a lot of praying during that time. And I prayed for something special. And it was October of late last year that I got a call from a friend of mine who I knew from my previous company, who had also resigned. And he called me to catch up with me a little bit. And then he asked me the question. And folks, this question has now become the hottest question in network marketing. And the question that he asked me was, have you seen the 2-minute video? And my response was, what 2-minute video? And he's like, oh my gosh, you've got to see this 2-minute video. And so he got me in front of the 2-minute video, folks, and the rest is history. It's been an amazing 8.5 months. We've got several people on our team that are making hundreds to thousands to already tens of thousands of dollars per month. And folks, all of this has happened inside of 8.5 months. We've grown our team to over 27,000 distributors and too many customers to count. And we've done that using a turnkey system. So for those of you that were invited to this webinar, if you were invited from someone who is on Team Takeover, that's our team name, Team Takeover, TTO, then you're going to have access to an amazing online marketing system that is going to work so that you don't have to work as hard. This system is going to help you get the right people in front of the right information. It's going to help you play the 2-minute video. It's going to help you share the Secret to Jeunesse video, which is a 15-minute Academy Award-winning video. This system is also going to help you follow up with your prospects. So the system is going to make it look like you're working all the time. It's going to make you look like you're working 24/7, but you're really not. This is the system, folks, that has helped our team grow as fast as it has. So whatever company you may have been with in the past, And no matter what level of success you may have had in the past, I want you to know that whatever you've done up to this point in time, in my opinion, could be for such a time as this. So tonight, what I'm going to do with you over the next, I'm going to try and get this done within the next 30 minutes. I'm going to go over today's facts and trends. I'm going to show you some products. We're going to talk about some product information and what makes Jeunesse's products so unique. We're also going to talk about the compensation plan, and then I'm going to go over your next step. Folks, we're in crazy times. I mean, there are so many people lying awake at night who are worrying about their health and their finances. I mean, these are today's facts. You know, chances are you may have been one of them. You may have been one of them. You know, you can't sleep because you're worried about your health. I mean, my goodness, we went and visited with a health insurance agent yesterday, and he's talking about the rates. The rates are going to increase yet again by another 20 to possibly 40%. So how do we offset these risks, folks? We offset these risks with supplementation. We offset this risk by putting better things in our body so that we don't have to go to the doctor as much, so that we don't have to worry about having to pay that deductible. There are solutions. So going forward, let's talk about some other interesting facts. Folks, people are finding it tough to make ends meet, and there is widespread global downsizing taking place everywhere we look. I mean, there's no job security anymore. You know, people are living paycheck to paycheck. We see debt increasing. People are borrowing more than ever, and you know, the cost of living is increasing. We also see that moms and dads are spending less quality time with their children. And this is really sad because the one job isn't cutting it anymore. They're having to go and get 2 and sometimes 3 jobs. And on average, people are working 4 months a year, folks, just to pay taxes. I mean, that's just disgusting. Most people, folks, are unhappy working 8 to 10 hours a day, and they're looking for a way out. They are looking for a way out. So my question for you is are you working a plan to live a better life? I want you to look around you right now, and I want you to understand that this is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets unless you do something different today so that you have a better tomorrow. Here are some other interesting facts. Out of 100 people who start working at the age of 25, by the age of 65, only 1%, 1 out of 100 people will be considered wealthy. Only 4% will have adequate capital stowed away for retirement. 3% will still be working. 63%, this is really sad, will be dependent upon Social Security, friends, relatives, and charity. And folks, 29%, they will die with their dreams. Which one of these people are you going to be by the age of 65? Now, that's enough of bad news. That's enough of the bad news. Let's talk about some good news. I want you to imagine with me for a moment a life of better health, more money, more time, more freedom. I want you to imagine making an additional $500 to an extra $3,000 per week. How would that change your family? I want you to imagine being able to go into that job tomorrow and firing that boss that underpays you and undervalues you. What would it feel like to fire that boss? I want you to imagine a life of abundant health with enough energy to burn. I want you to imagine being able to take those hikes and those bicycle rides with your family whenever you want, being able to spend more time, quality time with your family. I want you to imagine being able to drive the car that you want, travel the world, living a life to the fullest. What would that look like? What does that life look like? Folks, there's a huge global trend getting ready to take place. And here's what I need you to really, really pay close attention to, because this is where you could possibly fit in. There's going to be 200 million people that are going to join this industry of direct sales and network marketing in the next decade. We're going to see more people joining this amazing industry of network marketing over the next 10 years than the last 50 years combined. Why is that? Because what we've been doing over these last 50 years, things aren't working the same way, folks. People are looking for a way out. And here's what you need to understand as well, is 1 out of every five homes in Asia and Africa, they operate a home-based business. 1 out of every 6 homes in the USA operate a home-based business. And 1 out of every 8 homes in Australia operates a home-based business. Now, if you're looking at this webinar and you're like, well, I live in the United States. What does Asia, Africa, or Australia have to do with me? Folks, this is a global opportunity that you're looking at. More than 50 years. For more than 50 years, the baby boomers have driven market trends. They've driven them. And I don't know if you know this or not, but 1 billion baby boomers were born between 1946 and 1964 and actually make up 1/3 of the world's population. This is huge. You may or may not know this, but the anti-aging market is booming right now because of these baby boomers. I mean, these baby boomers are looking for ways to look younger. And right now, this anti-aging industry is generating about $300 billion to $400 billion a year. Folks, in the next 10 years, by 2025, it will be $1 trillion a year industry. How much of this pie will you have? So here's the question. What do you do? What do the baby boomers and everyone else want right now? Folks, they want better health. They want a residual income. They're realizing that now that they're retiring, they don't have enough in their retirement account. They don't have enough in their pension account. That the stock market, when it fell out in 2007 and 2008, it put a big dent in a lot of people's retirement accounts, and they don't have enough money to retire on. So they're looking for ways to create passive income so that they can walk away from that job. And then they're also looking for youthful aging. So how do you capitalize on these global trends? Do you have a solution? I'm convinced that this could be your solution. Let's start by sharing the story of our founders. Folks, this is Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. And, you know, Randy Ray was born from humble beginnings. He was actually born to a very, very poor family. They were farmers. His mother actually gave birth to him while she was in the field. As he grew up, the family had no money to buy food for the children sometimes, and he went many a meals. He missed many a meals growing up. He knows what it's like to have hunger pains. And one of his dreams as a very young boy was to have enough money one day so that he could feed children all over the world. And folks, I'm pleased to say that Jeunesse has a cause where we have been able to provide millions and millions of meals to children all over the world. So this is huge. This is Randy's big why. This is why he does what he does. And it's an honor. It's an honor to be under somebody like this. His wife, Wendy, she was actually rated as Woman of the Year in direct sales, and has an impeccable reputation when it comes to this industry. You know, I've had the privilege of interviewing and talking with, you know, very high profile industry leaders in network marketing. And, you know, when they find out that I'm with Jeunesse, hands down, they have nothing but good things to say about these two. So it's an honor to be surrounded around leadership like this. This has been one of the biggest puzzle pieces that I've missed over the last 7.5 years of being in this industry, going from one company to another. This truly does feel like home, and you'll feel the same way once you take a closer look at this. Their son, Scott Lewis, is their chief visionary officer, and I tell you, this guy's got incredible vision. It was actually his vision to take Jeunesse global first. Now, the company opened their doors in September 9th of 2009, and they could have launched in the United States first, like most network marketing companies do, but he did not want to do that. He said, no, we need to do the exact opposite. We need to do the exact opposite of what every other network marketing company does. And so what they did was they launched in over 100 countries over the last 5 years before finally launching in the United States just late last year, 2014. As of October, folks, of last year, the company generated $50 million in sales, of which 80% of that came from Asia. $2.5 million came from the United States. That's it. $2.5 million for the month. In the month of October came from the United States. That's nothing, folks. That's ground floor. $1 million actually came from Canada. So this is huge. This is definitely a ground floor opportunity that a lot of people are excited about because there's a global opportunity behind it. So not only do you have ground floor, you also have a global opportunity. Folks, in the 7.5 years that I've been in this industry, and building teams that exceed, well over 15,000 people, I have never had a global-based opportunity. So my previous company where I made $1 million, my base was from the United States. With Jeunesse, Oh my gosh. And with our system that allows me to just simply share a link and get people in front of a 2-minute and a 15-minute video, I've got people from Malaysia, Hong Kong, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, just to name a few, on my team. So that's the opportunity that each and every one of you have here. So I want you to think about not only the people that you know here in the United States, but who do you know in other countries? I mean, this is huge. If you haven't seen our 2-minute video, if you haven't seen our 15-minute video, then you need to get back with the person that invited you to this webinar and make sure they share those 2 videos with you. If you're on TTO and you want some more information in addition to that, then have them share their due diligence link with you. Our due diligence link features every video that you could possibly ever want to see that the company put together. And mind you, all of these videos, folks, received Telly Awards, Stevie Awards. A Stevie Award is equivalent to a major movie production getting an Academy Award. I mean, this is huge. So the videos work so that you don't have to work as hard. Folks, I'm convinced that, you know, when the company launched late last year and they came up with the idea to use the United States for a product that produced results in 2 minutes or less, I'm convinced that they were the genius of the industry. Because let's face it, folks, everyone here in the United States, we don't have any patience. We want everything right now, right now, right now. And this is why we have fast food restaurants on every corner. This is why we have Starbucks coffee on every other corner. You know, I mean, we're a quick fix generation. That's who we are. We're an instant gratification generation. That's who we are. And so Jeunesse was brilliant in coming out with a product that erased 10 years from people's faces in 2 minutes or less. Instantly Ageless, folks, is non-toxic. It's mineral-based. It's affordable, and it's a fun product. The results last anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, and a lot of people love this product. But for more long-lasting to permanent results, people are gravitating toward other products, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I want you to take a look at these before and after pictures. Folks, facts tell, stories sell, but before and after pictures sell faster. And it's these results that is leading so many people to Jeunesse right now, because in 2 minutes or less, these are the results that people are seeing. So you're not going to have to wait 30 days, 60 days, 90 days for somebody to see results. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. You'll know if you've got a customer or a distributor in 2 minutes. So the results are amazing. Just take a look at that. Isn't that incredible? Okay, so Instantly Ageless is the door that leads you to the bigger store. And in this bigger store is our youth enhancement system. Now, we've got amazing products, so let's just dive right in. First and foremost, I want to talk to you a little bit about our Luminous skincare line. Now, our Luminous skincare line was actually formulated by a leading cosmetic surgeon who also specializes in stem cell technology. He is a world leader, folks, in adult stem cell technology. And he's actually the one that came out with our Luminous skincare line that is actually helping to heal and restore the skin at a cellular level. There's a huge difference between Luminous and the Luminous skincare line and every other skincare line on the market. You see, with most skincare products in the market, what they do is they just lay on top of the skin. They treat the outer dermis. What Luminous does is it basically penetrates deep into the skin and heals the skin at a cellular level. So if you struggle with things like melasma, dark eye circles, age spots, acne scars, sunspots, just to name a few, then you're going to see some amazing results with Luminous. If you struggle with wrinkles, deep lines, fine lines, anything like that, you're gonna notice a big change when it comes to your collagen within your skin and elasticity. I mean, this skincare line is incredible. It features 200 plus growth factors. If you want to know more about the science behind this Luminous skincare line, I'm requesting that you get back with the person that invited you and have them share the due diligence link with you that features all of our videos. But let's just talk a little bit about our Luminous Youth Restoring Cleanser. Folks, this cleanser is all natural. It actually penetrates deep into the skin and actually prepares your skin for all our other products. It makes the skin pH balanced. It removes dead skin, cleans and unplugs pores. It actually improves the complexion and makes the skin look more radiant. And it even detoxifies. So if you notice a little bit of breakout when you're using the Youth Restoring Cleanser, it's because it's detoxifying your skin and it's getting all that stuff out. The next step, when you're done washing your face, is you're going to use the Luminesse Cellular Rejuvenation Serum. Now, within an hour of using the serum, you're going to notice a big change when it comes to fine lines. You're just going to notice a smoother texture on your skin. This product right here actually delays the appearance of aging. It replenishes skin proteins and cell factors. I mean, women and men and even young adults, folks, teenagers are noticing changes with just the Youth Restoring Cleanser and the Cellular Rejuvenation Serum. Big changes are taking place with this amazing product. This product also makes the skin look more luminous and helps to retain the moisture. So if you struggle with dehydrated skin, you're gonna love this product. When you're done putting the serum on your face during the day, what you wanna do is you wanna use 1 pump of the Daily Moisturizer Complex. So 1 pump of the Cellular Rejuvenation Serum and 1 pump of the Daily Moisturizer Complex. What the moisturizer does, it basically protects your skin from any further sun damage. It's got SPF 30. It basically seals in the serum and provides your skin with 24-hour hydration. This product here is actually loaded with antioxidants. So again, you're going to notice some healing factors just with the daily moisturizer. So huge benefits. The Luminesse skincare line also includes an advanced night repair cream that you'll use at night. Now, a little bit goes a long way, folks. This advanced night repair cream will typically last you anywhere from 4 to 6 months. You only use it at night. And what it's going to do is it basically enhances your skin at the DNA level. And it goes to work in detoxifying your skin, making the skin tone look better and more balanced, and protects your skin while you're sleeping. So this is just an incredible product all by itself. And then we also have an essential body renewal cream that again is loaded with antioxidants, and it basically tones the body in the areas that you need to be toned. So ladies, we typically see dimpling around the arms, the upper arms. You want to use it there. You want to use it in the back of your legs. You can use it on your torso. You can even use it on your buttocks. I love this product. It's absolutely incredible, and our before and after pictures illustrate just that. We also have another product, our Ultimate Lifting Mask. And the Ultimate Lifting Mask, you apply just a thin layer on your skin. You let it dry for about 20 minutes, and then you peel it off. And what that does is it basically removes all the dead skin cells and just makes the other products penetrate better on your skin. So if that is not included in with the package that you come in on tonight, make sure that you add that to your order. You're gonna love it. Aging. All right, no videos tonight. Our Luminesse skincare line, just so you know, is also backed with clinical results. 100% would recommend these products to their friends or family. 87% felt that their skin looked younger. They felt an improvement in skin smoothness, luminosity, and 74% felt an improvement in their skin firmness. That's what the studies show. Let's just take a look at some before and after pictures. These are incredible. Look at these. Pictures do not lie. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. I mean, these are just amazing. Look at this picture in the upper right-hand corner. Now, this woman used the Luminesse skincare line. She also got on some of our supplements, the Reserve Gel Pack, the AM/PM supplements. She really went to work from the inside out, and then, of course, from the outside in with the Luminesse skincare line. 120-day results, folks. Just incredible. And then the woman over to the left, I'm really blown away by her picture. She got into an automobile accident, and within 10 days of using Luminesse, look at her skin. She looks like her skin is just maybe just a little bit chaffed there, little sunburn. Just amazing. All right, let's talk about some of our other products. Now, we have a product called Reserve. It's an antioxidant fruit blend. It is loaded with antioxidants, folks, loaded with antioxidants. And what this product basically does is it basically increases the antioxidant level in your body so that, you know, research shows that the more antioxidants we have in our body, we're less likely to develop cancer cells. Okay, we're 30% less likely to develop these cancer cells. So antioxidants are crucial to good health. And in no way, shape, or form am I saying or implying that our products are intended to heal, cure, or treat any disease. But one thing's for sure, when you put the right stuff in, you get really good results. This product features resveratrol. And if you know anything about resveratrol, you know that resveratrol comes from the skins of the grapes. And a lot of doctors recommend that you drink, 1 to 2 glasses of wine, during the day. And when you do this, you actually promote a healthy cardiovascular system. Well, folks, you would have to drink 180 bottles of wine to get the resveratrol content that you get from this one packet illustrated here. That's huge. I love this product. I take it every day. I definitely take it in the morning, and when I remember, I definitely take it at night. But I do at least 1 packet every day. This product is loaded with essential fatty acids, which actually promote a healthy digestive system, boost an immune system. It actually helps to support a healthy metabolism. You'll get a boost of energy. And then also, the thing about antioxidants is it helps to reduce inflammation. And you may or may not know this, but inflammation is oftentimes the root cause of debilitating diseases like high cholesterol, blood pressure problems, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, you name it. So the more antioxidants you have in your body, the more you're able to move around a lot better. So people have stated that they have less joint pain as a result of this product. So I would highly recommend that you give these products a try, folks. They come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So the only thing you have to lose here is maybe some wrinkles and some pain. Now, this product right here is catching a lot of attention. It's called Finity. This is truly where cellular aging comes to an end. And, this is a product where it basically contains the only known patented nutrient called TA65. If you know anything about telomeres, you know that as we age, the shorter our telomeres become. They actually become frayed at the ends. And so the way to extend these telomeres and get them lengthened again is to take this nutrient, TA65. Folks, we don't want short telomeres. If you've got short telomeres, then chances are you don't look as good, you don't feel as good. So it's important that we keep these telomeres lengthened, and the only way to do that is through this patented nutrient called TA65. We are the only network marketing company in the industry to have access to TA65. They do have a doctor's version of TA65 in the marketplace, but you're gonna pay anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a bottle for that product. Our Finity, our TA65, has nanotechnology applied to it, which actually makes it more readily available and absorbable in the body. And you can get it for less than $90 wholesale. That's huge. This product, what it does is it basically supports the delay in cellular aging. I would say it's almost like taking a dip in the fountain of youth. You're going to give your immune system a boost. It actually promotes a feeling of youthful vitality. So you're going to get increased energy with this product. So if you're 40 years or older, I'm just telling you right now, this product is a must. This product is a must. Do not leave your shopping cart unless you order that. I love AM PM Essentials. AM basically gives you energy throughout the day, helps to promote mental focus and clarity, so you focus better throughout the day. And then PM actually helps you sleep at night. The PM actually helps you, it actually helps to regulate your daily biorhythm of your cells. So it actually enhances our sleep patterns. I mean, it's just incredible. I love my PM. And if I want to sleep in the next day, that's the product that I take. It's incredible. But these two products together, folks, what they do is they basically give your immune system a good boost when it comes to antioxidants. It helps to regulate the cells. It actually helps to maintain your stem cells. There's some DNA repair that goes on with these two products. And we even have some telomere maintenance complex ingredients in these products. We've got so many vitamins and minerals, so many complexes, that these two bottles have not one, but two labels on them. 2 labels on them. So you get a lot of value, folks, for your nutritional dollar just with this one product alone. You don't need anything else when you've got AM, PM essentials. The next product that we launched right alongside Instantly Ageless late last year was our amazing product line called Zen Body. Now, this product line is a powerful system that actually targets 3 stages of fat loss. And it's incredible. It starts with our Zen Shape. Our Zen Shape is a very small capsule. You'll take 2 capsules 30 to 60 minutes before your main meal. And then our Zen Fit is our amino acid drink. It comes in fruit punch and watermelon flavor. The fruit punch actually tastes like the Hawaiian fruit punch drink. And the watermelon actually tastes like my favorite, a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's incredible. But these drinks, folks, they have the protein equivalent of 20 grams of protein. It's loaded with amino acids. And if you know anything about amino acids, it's one of the best protein sources that you can put in your body because it absorbs into your muscle tissue and builds muscle fast. So I love this product. I drink it every day. And then the last product is our Zen Pro. It's our Zen Pro, our probiotic shake. This shake also has the protein equivalent of about 21 grams of protein. And it tastes amazing. It comes in Chocolate Dream and Vanilla Bliss flavor, and is truly one of the best tasting shakes I've ever had, folks. There's a rice protein, pea protein, and whey protein. So there is no soy in this product, and there are no artificial sweeteners in these products at all. So you're gonna love these products. What this product line does, folks, here's what it does. It basically helps to balance out the metabolism. It resets the metabolism. Is what it does. So this is not a weight loss program, and yet people are losing weight. People are burning fat. People are building muscle. People are noticing a decrease in appetite. Their hunger is controlled. They're noticing a decrease in cravings. They have less desire for sugary and sweet foods. I mean, this is what's taking place when you get on the Zen Body. There's so much science behind this product line. I don't have time to go into it with you, but all this information, again, is available on our due diligence link, our TTO due diligence link. So make sure you reach back to the person who is sharing this webinar with you and make sure they share that information with you. But just take a look at Lorraine's before and after pictures. I mean, oh my gosh, Lorraine lost 48 inches and 23 pounds between February and August. This is huge. Ken, he went from a 48-inch waist to a 38-inch waist, 5 pant sizes, folks. Sherry, she lost 59 inches overall with Zen Body. Ray, he lost 35 inches in 7 months. I mean, this is just huge. Cheryl, she lost 19 to 20 inches in places that are normally hard to lose. And then Tom lost 40 plus inches and 20 pounds with no exercise due to a health issue. Does Zen Body work? Absolutely it does. So here's what I'm gonna tell you. Order Zen Body. If you need to lose 5, 10 pounds or more, if you need to build some lean muscle, if you've got fat to lose, inches to lose, folks, get on Zen Body. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. The only thing you have to lose is maybe some weight and some fat. It's awesome. You're going to love it. Okay, now that you know everything about the products, you're probably thinking not only about how these products are going to benefit you, and how excited you are to be on your way to a healthier you and a better looking you. But you're probably thinking about all those people that you know with a face, all those people that you know who would love to try Instantly Ageless, who would love to try Luminous, who would love to get on the Zen Body, who would benefit from the Reserve Gel Packs, the AM, PM, the Affinity. Your wheels are spinning. And you're probably not going to be able to sleep tonight. And I am apologizing in advance. I'm so sorry that you're not going to be able to sleep tonight. But I want to talk to you now about the opportunity. Folks, you need to start looking at a plan B, because here's what I want you to know. Most people don't take the time out to think about the what if, and I want you to think about the what if. I want you to think about, God forbid, if something were to happen, if you were to get into a car accident, if you were to become ill, if your spouse was to become ill, if he were to get into an accident and it threw one or both of you out of the workforce, it pulled you away from your business, how would that change your household? How would that affect your lifestyle? If it would be detrimental, then you really need to think about another option. And I'm convinced that this is one of the best options in the industry, folks, because again, you can share this information from the comfort of your own home. We actually do this online webinar twice a week. We do it on, we're going to start doing them on Mondays and Thursdays. So you'll have access to this link that you can share with everybody that you know. And in sharing this information, folks, you can create a lucrative stream of income. Jeunesse actually pays 6 different ways. Let's talk about the first way. The first way that Jeunesse pays is through retail profit. So if somebody goes to your website and they say, I just want to buy the product one time. I don't want a 40%, 50% discount on the product. I'm okay with paying retail. Okay, great. They go to your website and let's say they purchase the cellular rejuvenation serum. They're going to pay $134.95. But because you're a distributor, you only pay $83.95 for that product. So the company is going to pay you the difference. That person's going to go to your website, place the order. The company is going to ship them their product. You don't even have to touch the product. The company is going to take that product, put it into a box, mail it to them on your behalf, and they're going to pay you $51 for simply referring that person to your website. Folks, business could never be as easy as this. This is how easy it is. Now, let's say somebody wants to buy the Instantly Ageless. Well, if somebody wants to buy a box of Instantly Ageless at retail price, it's $74.95 for 50 sachets, which is an awesome buy. I mean, that's just incredible. Your wholesale price is $44.95. The difference being $30. So you're going to get a $30 commission, folks, for every box of Instantly Ageless that is sold through your website. This is huge. You could multiply that by 5 times in a week. That's $150 extra per week that you could make, which is $600 a month. I mean, how would an extra $600 a month make a difference in your life? And this is just huge. The second way to get paid is get 2 preferred customers and it's paid for you. So let's say that person says, well, I don't want to pay retail. Do you have anything, and I don't really want to be on auto ship. How do I get this product for a lesser price? Well, sign them up as a preferred customer. They actually can get the cellular rejuvenation serum for only $99. When you sign up 2 customers, folks, on the cellular rejuvenation serum for $99, you not only get your product for free, but you also earn a $50 commission. So that's awesome. Another way to get paid is with our new customer acquisition bonus. Now, we've got 5 different packages to choose from. I'll go over those with you in just a bit. Let's talk about team commissions. Team commissions are basically paid as you bring distributors onto your team. Okay, so people express an interest, they want to do the business with you. They're just going to sign up to your website. It's so simple. And I want you to just look at this as an illustration. I'm going to go over what we call, it's called geometric progression, but we also call it the compounding effect. I want you to just take a look at these numbers. I want you to just imagine just bringing in 2 distributors, right? So it's just 2 distributors. And then the next month, those 2 distributors, each bringing in 2 distributors, right? And then I want you to just imagine this duplicating month after month after month. And I want you to just watch the numbers grow, okay? So the 3rd month, you've got 8 people joining your team. The 4th month, you've got 16 people joining your team. The 5th month, you've got 32 new people joining your team. The numbers just keep getting bigger. By the 11th month, you'll have 2,048 people joining your team. And by the 12th month, you'll have 4,096 people joining your team. That's just with everybody bringing in 2 distributors each. When you add up all of these numbers over the course of a year, you'd have over 8,000 distributors on your team. Now, you could fail this illustration by 90% and still have 800 people on your team. You could fail it by 99% and still have over 80 people on your team. This is huge. I mean huge. By just simply showing somebody a 2-minute video, a 15-minute video, maybe inviting them to a webinar like this, folks, that we do Monday and Thursday. Having a home-based business could never be easier. Let's take a look at team commissions. This is how team commissions work. So you bring in one distributor on your left, 1 distributor on your right. And as people are coming in on these product packages that I'm going to go into with you for a moment, in a moment, there's going to be volume being generated. So there's a commissionable volume attached to every single product and every single package that Jeunesse offers. So when 600 commissionable volume points is generated on one side of your business and 300 is generated on the other side, there's going to be a team cycle that's going to be generated. And that team cycle is going to pay you $35 every single time. You can cycle up to 750 times per week and earn $26,000, $250 per week. Folks, you could fail this illustration by 90%. Hey, you boys, I need you to be quiet, please. See, this is part of having a home-based business. That's how we work, see? I'm working right now, so they can't talk. So you could fail this illustration, folks, by 90% and still make $2,600 a week. You could fail it by 99% and still make $260 a week. That's another $1,000 a month. For some of you, that would take care of a couple of car payments. For some of you, that would take care of your mortgage payment. Folks, this is what we're doing to create very lucrative streams of income from home. It's amazing. Here's the fourth way to get paid with our compensation plan. Now, this is one of the most lucrative ways to get paid with our compensation plan. And you know, this part of the comp plan is being paid based on your leadership, based on how many people you help. You don't get paid a leadership check match bonus unless you truly have a strong desire to help people win, to help people change their lives financially, physically. You've got to have that kind of heart. And if you do, if you're one of those people, then this is what you have to look forward to. So the leadership check match bonuses start off at 20% on your first generation. And that's everybody that you enroll. Now, everybody that those people enroll, you'll be paid 15% on your second generation, 10% on your third generation, 5% generations 4 all the way to 7. This is huge. When you add up all these percentages, folks, the leadership check match bonus pays out 75%. So let's say, for instance, you bring in Jennifer. And Jennifer, a couple of months into her business, is making $10,000 a month. Well, if you brought her in, you're going to make $2,000 off of her check. There's a way to make more on your first generation. You can actually make up to 30% check match, and I'll get into that in a minute. But when you make that 30%, that's $3,000 based on Jennifer's check that she gets of $10,000. Now, let's say Jennifer brings in Wendy, and let's say Wendy is also making $10,000 a month. Folks, you're going to make 15% on Wendy's check. That's $1,500. So that's $4,500 just between Wendy's and Jennifer's check. And then let's say Wendy brings in Tom, and Tom's making a whopping $10,000 a month. You're going to pick up another 10% on that. So that's $5,500 a month in just leadership check match bonuses. Jeunesse has one of the most lucrative compensation plans in the marketplace. This is why we've got over 100 people making $1 to $8 million a year residual income in just 6 years. And we've got thousands of people making 6-figure to multiple 6-figure incomes, folks, from home. I mean, this is just huge. So the way to make a higher leadership check match bonus on everybody that's on your first level is you got to sign up customers. It could be preferred customers, wholesale customers, retail customers. It doesn't matter. When you have 5 customers, the company is actually going to pay you 25%. So you'll go from 20% to 25%. If you have 10 customers, then the company is going to pay you 10% more, which is 30%. So this is huge. So you want to make sure that you're signing up customers, and just know that 80% of the people that you talk to, 9 times out of 10, they want to be your customer. So meet people right where they are. The Diamond Bonus Pool. This is paid out for leaders that have helped a whole lot of people. And our upline, my business partner, Cedric Harris, actually hit the ranking of Diamond within 2 months. He did in 2 months what it took every other Diamond to do in 1 to 5 years. We attribute a lot of that success not only to the amazing leadership that has joined this team, but we attribute that success to the amazing online marketing system that he's provided to this organization. So super excited for his success, folks. The Diamond Bonus Pool is based on 3% of the company's commissionable volume globally. And rumor has it that this bonus pool adds hundreds of thousands of dollars annually to a Diamond's paycheck. So this is huge. So if you've got big goals, I just want you to see that that's available to you. Other bonuses, we do customer incentives. Our company offers trips. In fact, I just qualified and actually went to the Riviera Maya in Cancun. I paid $200. And that $200 that I paid was, the majority of it was towards tips. They covered everything. I didn't have to pull out my wallet, not for anything. So they really take good care of their distributors here, folks. We also offer personal training. So if you've never had support, if you got involved in another company and you didn't have support, you didn't have training, we want you to know that that's not going to happen here. You're going to have training at your fingertips. We also have conferences. In fact, our next conference, we have a conference coming up in Vegas the first week in October, rumor has it. And then we've also got a big convention that is sponsored by corporate coming up in Orlando, Florida. And that's going to be November 13th through the 15th. And then folks, a big bonus is the fact that this is a global opportunity. Now I'm going to go over some packages with you because this is where you need to take the next step. And I'm going to go over the value of these packages. Now we have a Supreme package that offers the entire skincare line, including 1 box of Instantly Ageless, 1 box of the Reserve Gel Packs, and 1 bottle of Affinity. Now you're going to get an immediate rank advancement. You're going to get an immediate promotion to what we call Pearl Executive for 60 days. Now, at a Pearl Executive ranking, this is going to allow you to immediately have access to those leadership check match bonuses, where you're going to make 20 to 30% check match bonus on everybody on your first level and pick up an additional 15% on your second level. You're going to be paid at this level for 60 days. The retail value of this package is a little over $789. The wholesale value, folks, is $512, but when you sign up as a distributor, it's only $499.95. Okay, this is huge. And notice the 300 CV in the upper right-hand corner. So for every distributor that joins your team on this package, you're going to see those team cycles paying out at that $35. You'll see that paying out daily, if not hourly, as your team grows. So this is where it gets to be a whole lot of fun. The jumbo package offers the entire line. So everything that I've mentioned, everything that I've talked about concerning all of Jeunesse products, you're going to see that in this package. You're also going to get paid at Sapphire for 90 days. So not only are you going to make 20 to 30% on your first level, 15% on your second, but you're also going to pick up 10% check match bonus on everybody that shows up on your third level, okay? The retail value of this package, folks, is a little over $1,300. The wholesale value is $892, but when you come in as a distributor, it's only $799.95. So a lot of value here. The CV on this is 400 CV. My favorite package, the most popular package in the company that a lot of people come in on, is the Ambassador package. The Ambassador package features a lot more product. So you get the skincare line, 2 boxes of Reserve Gel Packs, 2 sets of the AM/PM Essentials. So if you're married, your spouse will have one and you'll be able to have one. 1 set of the Affinity. So your spouse will be able to have a bottle. You'll be able to have a bottle of Affinity and lengthen those telomeres together. And then you'll also get the whole Zen body line and 2 boxes of Instantly Ageless. Now this package is my favorite. It's a very popular package because, folks, it gets you paid at the Sapphire level for 180 days. So for your first 6 months, you're going to be able to tap into those leadership check match bonuses down to 3 generations. The retail value of this package is almost $1,900. The wholesale value is a little over $1,200. But when you come in as a distributor, you get it for only $1,099.95. The CV on this package is 500 CV. So just huge. And then we've got this 1-year jumbo package that offers a whole lot more product. This is for somebody that maybe wants to start off retailing a lot of product, and maybe you want to create a no lag time situation where you want to get product into people's hands quickly. This would be a good package for you. You do not have to worry about a monthly auto ship with this 1-year jumbo package. It's actually factored into the price. With this package, you'll also get paid at Sapphire for 90 days. The retail value of this package is a little over $2,900. The wholesale value is little over $1,900. And folks, when you become a distributor, it's only $1,069 $799.95. The CV on this package is 400 CV. So here's what I want to do. I want to show you the value between 3 packages. I'm going to narrow this down to 3 packages, 3 options for you tonight. Okay, you can start your business with Jeunesse for less than $600. Well, Lisa, how do you do that? Let me show you. Okay, so the Supreme package. The Supreme package comes with 1 box of Instantly Ageless. 1 box of Instantly Ageless. Now, here's what we're teaching our team to do. You're going to take this box of Instantly Ageless. There's 50 sachets that come in a box. You're going to take 2 sachets and you're going to sell them to 25 people for $10 each. So 2 sachets for $10 to 25 people. You're going to make back $250. So the net cost of this Supreme package is not $499, folks. It's $249.95. Isn't that great? Not only that, but you're going to give 25 people a really good try on some of these products. So this is just huge. The jumbo package, it comes with a box of Instantly Ageless. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to make back $250. The net cost for this package is only $549, folks. On the Ambassador package, it comes with not 1, but 2 boxes of Instantly Ageless. So you can either take 2 sachets and sell them for $10 to 50 people, or 4 sachets for $20 to 25 people. You're going to make back $500. So the net cost for this kit is only $599. Folks, the question that I have for you is, where can you start a business that starts to put money in your pocket day 1 for less than $600? It doesn't exist, but it does with Jeunesse. So pick your package, folks, and know this, that this is a very lucrative business. This business of network marketing has produced more millionaires than any other industry, than any other business in the industry. It's produced more millionaires than any other business in the industry. And what's really sad is a lot of people don't understand network marketing. Folks, network marketing has been talked about by millionaires in the industry like Donald Trump and Warren Buffett and Richard Branson and Bill Gates, just to name a few. In fact, Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, multi-billionaire. He owns not 1, not 2, but 3 network marketing companies. Donald Trump actually put his name behind a company. So I just need to get in your face right now. Let me get back in your face. Let me just get back